Subscribe to Yorkshire Indian today, cock.
Sorry about that, bastards. Hello, bastards. Yorkshire Indian here. Today, I'm going to show you how to make ghee at home with butter. You can buy butter from the shops, good quality, as higher quality you can afford. Buy it. Everybody knows which the best leading ones are. Make sure it's unsalted, and I'll show you how to make it. Obviously, also known as clarified butter. There are many other ways to make ghee. You need the cream of the cream, the top part of the cream, the full fat cream. We add a little bit of water, moisture, and we churn that bastard. We churn and churn and churn, and then we can make some ghee. But it's gonna take too fucking long. This was so easy, step by step. You don't even need a recipe. All you need is to follow these instructions. And what I'll do is, while I'm cooking, I'll give you a little bit of history and a few facts on ghee and how come it had such a fucking bad name. Just like butter got a bad name, didn't it?
But it's no good for you. It's no good for you, no. Don't eat it off margarine.
Shut the fuck up. Ghee is a superfood. Get it in your fucking diet right now. Let's get
So
using
firstly,
it.
get a deep pan,
Come
get
with me,
the heat on the lowest setting, add the butter. We don't want to burn the butter. This will take a few minutes, maybe about 5 or 6, for it to fully melt. But we want it to melt gently, butter, gently. Look at it, nice and slowly. Keep and stirring it. You got to stand there. You can't just puck off and watch YouTube or something like that, although you're watching YouTube right now. What we're looking to do here is gently melt all this butter, and then we will crank the heat up ever so slightly until it starts to bubble. And when it starts to bubble, that's where we release the moisture inside, the water content inside, and then the milk solids that were in there will drop to the bottom, and this is why we keep stirring. So basically, you don't really need a recipe, you just need a technique. Some overboil it and it goes a little bit dark. What happens? The color will change slightly, a little bit darker, like a light tan brown. Some people make it a little bit too brown. It becomes very nutty in taste. It changes the taste. We don't want this too nutty. You don't want it too brown, but you will know when all the waters more or less has evaporated, the moisture inside, and it will turn slightly tanned. You'll know it's ready, then you can switch it off and leave it. So what is ghee? Ghee is with no doubt clarified butter, but it is much more than that. In the same way, wine is so much more than just the juice of a squeezed grape. Ghee stands above all others. I class it as a superfood. Ghee has its heart in Hinduism in ancient India, thousands of years ago. Traditionally, it's made with bovine milk, which is either from a cow or watered buffalo. And it's been used in many rituals like Agni rituals, fire rituals, and for various deities, etc. Ghee is also used for the fire in some marriages and also funerals. But the most common use is in Indian cuisine from the Indian subcontinent, including traditional dishes, etc. Ghee is one of the actual first foods, recorded foods in a Hindu religion, as well as a few others. And like I said at the beginning, there are different ways to make ghee at home using milk, butter, or direct cream, like the cream itself, the fresh cream which is cultured, or washed cream is directly converted into ghee. But the method requires long heating time and produces a caramelized, like that nutty flavor that I'm talking about. But this technique I'm showing you here is far easier, much less time consuming and easy to manage. You can make one 250 gram, or you can make two. Here I'm making 3, which I'll probably get about 650 gram out of it once a lot of the moisture has disappeared. Now, the many benefits of ghee are numerous, dating back from Ayurvedic recipes and the benefits are all there. If you want to Google the benefits, they're all there. But this ghee here is going to have a high smoke point. So whereas butter will melt, this ghee will not melt. It will not burn. So you can make high intense dishes like curries, stir fries, etc. Very, very beneficial, very, very tasty. And it basically, all the lactose and the casein has been taken out. That releases with the milk solids. So if you're lactose intolerant, ghee is the one for you. So what I'm doing here, I'm basically sieving most of the ghee into a jug, and then I'm going to get another sieve and basically pour that in to a glass container, which will be airtight. You can put it in a metal container, or I prefer to use glass. You can label it. Now this you can leave at room temperature if you like, or you can put it in the fridge. Room temperature, it will last for about 3 months easily if you keep the lid on, obviously. At hotter room temperature, if you live in a hot place, then it will stay a little bit liquidy or a little bit soft, whereas in a cold environment it will go solid, but it won't lose its in any purities or any benefits. Here it is. I put it in the fridge for about half an hour after cooling it down a little, the oil down a little bit. Put it in the fridge and look, it's already solidified, not fully solid but solidified, enough to cook with. Now you can cook it this form, solid form or liquid form, doesn't make a difference. It will still cook exactly the same. You try this with any of your curries, your chapati, your naan, etc. It's a complete game changer. There you have it. Super food, ghee made at home. Look at the color, look at the texture. Obviously this will get a bit more solid the colder the room temperature. You can keep it in the fridge if you like. I like to keep it room temperature. Depending on the room temperature, it will be like soft like this, and hot days it will be liquid form, and cold days it will be solid like butter. Either way it works the same way. 3 months outside, meaning not outside in a park and garden, 3 months outside of the fridge, 6 months in the fridge, easy, lemon squeezy. Oh my word. Get it on. Get trying it. You'll enjoy. Thank you for watching. And thank you for popcorn and subscribing. I love you bastards.
If that's enjoyed that, doesn't need to subscribe. It's free, mate. Don't be tight. Come on.